Established in late 2016, Innovated Aluminium Technology was formed to fill a gap in the marketplace for an installer of polyester powder coated aluminium windows, doors of all variants and curtain wall in the northwest area of Northern Ireland. We offer our products to both the commercial and the domestic customers. Since our incorporation, we have completed numerous projects in Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland and UK mainland across all sectors. IAT is an accredited ISO 9001 company and also an approved manufacturer of SBD, secure by design products and automatic opening smoke vents. We needed to source the correct equipment to meet the demands of our customers and to increase productivity from within the workshop. We also had to ensure that any changes in legislation within our industry, that the equipment we had purchased would be sufficient enough to carry out the work for us and basically future-proofing ourselves for any changes in legislation. The two pieces of equipment we purchased was a Idiomatic DG244 automated saw and a SBZ 140 CNC machining centre. Both pieces of equipment are linked back through the network to PCs within the office, so all information, cutting lines, etc., is all sent directly from the PCs within the office straight down to the shop floor where the guys pick the sizes up. Just makes it a lot easier. There's no just doing away with the manual labour. There's no risk now on the shop floor that somebody cuts something wrong, something like that. They've got automated cutting lines. The machine does all the thinking for the guys on the shop floor. I knew of Mark and his business and his services through his social media posts and through a local business network we were members of. I'd already used his service previously to secure funds for a new vehicle. With several discussions during the process, and Mark's knowledge, advice on all matters was professional and excellent, always on hand to answer any questions or queries that had arisen. It was a pleasure to work with Mark, getting the finance arranged for the project. Basically, Mark helped me make my dream reality. We all dream about getting pieces of new equipment, making things better. Mark was with me the whole step of the process, and he just made this whole process a lot easier. Both pieces of equipment were installed and commissioned in January 24 this year. Once initial training was completed by both office staff and workshop operatives, it didn't take long to discover the capabilities of the machine and what it could do for my business. Speed and accuracy of the machine is amazing. As the system is automated, it helps eliminate the risk of human error and cuts down dramatically on the manual fabrication times. The quality of the finished product is also reflected by the output of the machinery. Having the machinery available now puts us at the company in a better position that we can tender for larger projects, knowing that we can deliver the goods in a timely manner. Future plans for the business is to establish ourselves as a supply only to the trade fabricator, and also to get across onto mainland UK, secure some larger projects over there and reduce our carbon footprint from our workshop here in Eglinton. Highly recommend anyone looking for finance out there to contact Mark. His professionalism is second to none. He's a safe pair of hands and he will deliver the goods for you.
Les first spoke to me in around May 2023. He'd identified the machine that he needed for IAT, and he knew exactly what it would do for the business and how it would help the business. The dilemma was the machine had a 12-month lead-in time, and the supplier obviously was looking for some form of commitment before putting it on order. So the IAT was been asked to pay a deposit, and typically the finance deals were run out after 3 months. So any finance he would have got approved would have generally ran out in 3 months. But we were able to go and get a limit in place that stood for 12 months. There were a couple of factors to that we had to deal with. Was the machine was coming from ROI, so there was a currency issue there. So we put a much bigger limit in place than we thought we needed, just in case there were any currency fluctuations. But it also gave the business further capacity if there were any other complementing machinery it needed, or vans, or expanding the team. I suppose the request itself is fairly unusual, but it's something we would see on a regular basis. So with our experience, we're well aware that this kind of solution was available, but it's not something every director in every business is going to know day and daily. The manufacturing sector is a constant challenge. Costs are rising for staff and energy, and they're getting challenged around their carbon footprint as well. So it's a constantly moving sector, and you need to constantly develop what you're doing, make your products more efficient, better quality, and meet your client demands at the far end. For manufacturing companies that are looking to bring in new equipment, high-tech, high-value equipment, and aren't sure how to do so or don't feel they have the financial means, I would encourage them to have a conversation, start to understand and educate themselves about what's available, and you can do that with your commercial finance broker. There's a whole range of solutions out there, and you might be surprised what's achievable, and at the very least you'll get a pathway towards what you need to do. If someone wants to get in touch with me, they can contact me through either our website. They'll see a link there to the Zoom meeting. If they want to have a call online, they can contact us by phone or by email. You'll see all the details on the website.